Hello, welcome to another Pauper video. This week I have gone with Dimir Affaenity. This is by ColemanP. They managed to get top 32 in both the RC qualifier, I think it was last week, and there was the event where you could get the avatar, the special avatar. It was almost like an RC where you get the pauper point, you can do it. They also came top 32 in that. So this is the version from the second event. The first one they were running no Fairy Seer and Shambling Ghast instead, which I mean, it's fine into sort of like an aggro meta, but Fairy Seer I feel is just better, especially with Spellstutter Sprite, to be able to get your ninjas into play early, and yeah, you get the whole sort of mono blue Fey engine going on here. Well, maybe Dimir Fey, where you just like turn one Fairy Seer into turn two Hacker, replay a Fairy Seer, and hopefully the drawing engine gets you online to sort of outgrind your opponents. So I think I played a version of this deck ages ago, and then it's popped up again because Holman's decided to pick the version up and try and optimize it for the current meta, which is cool to see. So land base pretty standard pile of artifact lands. You don't want to run any more tap lands other than we need one of these to be able to search for with Lorien revealed. So we can have a black source from the Lorien, and then just running as many, like, maximum amount of artifact lands that we can in our colors. And then just run basics, because we really want a pile of untapped lands, especially to, like, hold up Spellstutter Sprite and Counterspell on turn 2. Running a full 4 Blood Fountain, mainly just because it's good with Refurbished Familiar. And Refurbished Familiar is the whole reason to be running this sort of deck, because it's just so good to replay. Like, it costs 1 mana, it's a 2/1, makes them discard, and then you can swing with it and, make a ninja. So draw a card off your ninja, and then make them discard another card off the Refurbished Familiar. Like, that combination of is just ridiculous. And then, like, having Blood Fountain to be able to bring back 2 Refurbished Familiars after they've died is also pretty ridiculous. It's how Affinity's been working for the past however long since Modern Horizons 3 was released, and it's if it's not broken, well, it feels broken. But why stray from the path of good cards is what I'm trying to say. Other weird cards in this list, so it's like it's pretty much like Affinity plus Fairies. It just sort of jammed together. So we got Thoughtcast and Refurbished Familiar as your artifact payoffs, and Spell Stutter as your Fey payoff. Which also works well with ninjas, obviously, so it's the little package there. Counterspell, we're a blue deck, so we try and run as many counterspells as we can. We're a black deck, so we try to run, I was going to say as many cast downs as we can, but we're only running 3, because we're running 3 Accursed Marauder, which is an interesting pick. Like, a lot of people don't run this hard main, other than, like, Black Sack, because you can bring it back, and it also sacrifices, so it's pretty handy that way. But it does seem to work very well with Blood Fountain, just being able to have like another creature to be able to have a removal spell you can bring back with Blood Fountain seems pretty good. It seems very good against Mono Blue Terror, and I guess Dimir. I guess Jund, because it says non-token, so it gets rid of Chrysalis, which are usually like they're the 2 decks that people seem to be playing the most these days. So I can understand the appeal of putting this in. Unsure how it's going to go. This is the sort of most suspect card in the list, but yeah, I want to see how it works with Blood Fountain. One of Thorn, because we're a blue-black deck that tries to grind, so having the Monarchy is pretty good. One Macabre, because I don't think we can deal with Spy other than Counterspell. So just having a way to juke them when they're not expecting it main deck. It also works well against Blood Fountains and Ephemerate loops and stuff like that. So I can understand the appeal here of having one instead of like a Nihil Spellbomb, which you could probably swap it for, but having it in hand and like them not knowing it's there is like pretty good sometimes. And a one-off Fumes, because we're a black deck, and I don't think we can handle like the aggressive decks very well, just because all our creatures are very small. So having our Fumes to try and stop, Red Rally, White Weenie, Elves, stuff like that, I think this is pretty handy to have main. Sideboard, got another Fumes because, yeah, those matchups I feel are going to be pretty awkward, so having another way to deal with them is good. Running 5 Hydros with the 1 Elemental Blast because Red Madness, I think, might be a bit hard. And we're a blue deck, so we can try to run as many Hydros as possible. Dispel for Counterspell Mirrors. A Thorn for the grind matchups where you need the Monarchy more. Mudokkai for, like, probably the same ones as Hydro Blast, just red decks. Having a bit of life gain is always helpful. Macabre for Spy, another graveyard-based decks. And Duress for the control-y sort of decks. And I guess combo decks to try to rip the cards out of their hand. I mean, High Tide's gone, so don't need it for High Tide anymore, but it's still pretty handy against, like, I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out once we, once I play against something. I don't know anything on the top of my head that I'd need Duress for that, like, other cards in my main deck I don't need. But anyway, that's the deck. We'll see how this goes. It looks, I mean, every time I play a tempo-ish deck, people always say I play it wrong, but I usually go alright, so hopefully I don't make too many play mistakes, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Hello, welcome to round 1. We're versing Super Billow. We will like to go first. Double black is not what we want to see, so we'll have to mulligan. Even though it's, like, moderately playable, because we could play, we had both Cast Down and Refurbish Familiar. This one's a 1 land, but we got a Fairy Seer, so hopefully that can help us find some lands, maybe. Put back Fumes. So I might put back a Spell Stutter. Fumes is going to be, like, backbreaking in the correct matchup. And might help us catch up if we, like, get really far behind. Okay, that's a good Fumes matchup. Land? Okay. Do I hold up Spell Stutter? Do I play a Refurb? I think Fairy Seer is the play here. Would like to try to find another land. Blood Fountain I don't really need here, I don't think, but I will take the island. That means I can Moon Circuit Hacker. But here, Priest. Okay. I mean, now's a pretty good time as any to Suffocating Fumes, right? Forest 2, Priest, Masked Vandal, get rid of a land, that's fair. Cast down. Alright, I think I'm just going to swing with this and pass. Hold up both Spell Stutter and Cast Down. Argu. Can't tell if this is Spy or actual Elves. I think I'm fine with this resolving. Need the Stampede. I can't counter it. Guess I just let it happen. Yuck. Fine. I think I just play this anyway. Land. Nice. And Ninja here. I think is the play. Back this one. Draw a card. And I will just Refurb here and make him discard. The only thing that is going to be annoying here is Nyxborn Hydra. Because I can't really, I have to cast it down twice. Which is what they're going to do. Oh no, Timberwatch, that's fine. I can kill that with a cast down. Final Elves. We're in range. Okay, all of this is fine. I can't counterspell anything anyway, so Thoughtcast costs 2. Is not great. I think I just swing in the air. Ninja the Refurb. A card. Then Refurb to cast down on the Timberwatch Elf, I believe. Then there's going to be a generous end that I'm not going to be able to get through very easily. Okay, well. Alright, let's kill this. Okay. I mean, might as well do it while I don't have any... Yeah, and then they can Masked Vandal away a Refurb or a land. And they get another Nyxborn Hydra and a generous end. It's the card draw that gets me. I just didn't have the Fey to be able to counter the lead the Stampedes. Play, so get to 5 mana. Gonna be. Yep. First Marauder. So I can counter something that costs 2, which doesn't really matter because that's nothing relevant. I can get well, I can't get another Moon Circuit Hacker going yet. Play in a Cursed Marauder. And sack itself. Yep, and then we just pass. Now we get either Hydra'd or Vandaled or Generous entered. Gonna slam an end here. Yep, that's fine. Okay. I can kill this, swing in, they block something. I can get some ninja triggers, maybe. It's the best I've got. Back with the team. So I can just flip this one. Then they do 3, and I draw a card. I lose 2 dudes, but that's fine. Now I've just got Spell Stutter, which isn't going to help me with the Hydra, but yeah, and they got Quarian Ranger to sort of give it vigilance, so I think there's really much I can do here. They just drew too many cards. Another Generous End, okay. Alright, I'm gonna scoop here. Because yeah, I just can't get through that many reach creatures. Yeah. And I need to bring in another Fumes. I don't need the Macabre. Bring in Thorn. Take out a Marauder. I could try and duress away their lead the Stampedes, because that's how I lose. I think this is okay. We'll give this a shot. Alright, yes first. One lander with a Lorien. Sure. We still Fairy Seer first, because we might be able to just like go straight into Moon Circuit Hacker. And hit a swamp. Don't need another Fairy Seer. We'll take an island. Elf? I wonder. Okay, I think, like I could... Priest of Titania would be pretty scary. But I think I still want to just attack Ninja. Get a card. Another island. And then we'll just play this Seer again. Moon Circuit Hackers. Both of these are fine. I don't actually think I want the Thought Cast. I'll take the Hacker. That gives me things to do with my mana. So I'm going to cycle Lauren Revealed. Get a Swamp. And then swap this one for a Moon Circuit Hacker. Longbow. Okay. Mildly scary. Okay, that's very scary. That will kill my entire team. I may as well just swing with both, I guess. Yeah, we will swap this one. Probably gonna swap both. Nah, that's fine. Can't stack them, which is annoying. That means I have to do the loot one first. We hit a black, which is good. I might be able to... I think I have to kill the Quarian Ranger. Well, I don't need this now. I think I just play this, because they're going to equip this, and then I just shoot whatever they put it on. It's like 1, 2, 3, equip here, shoot it, but then they tap it for a mana, untap this one. 1, 2, 3, then they can just equip here and shoot. I think that's still fine. I feel like they're going to put it on here anyway. Longbow on Ranger. Yeah, okay. So we will shoot this one. Tap it for a mana. Untap it. No, it didn't untap it. Okay, they can untap the Finhorn Elves. And they can equip to the Quarian Ranger and then, like, use the Longbow, like, untap on my turn. Ooh, okay. No Longbow usage at all. I like it. Sure. Scary. But sure. Fine. Refurb. Not fantastic. Do I Fairy Seer first? Everything's just gonna die. Will playing Thorn kill me is the question. I think I'm gonna Fairy Seer first. There's Fumes. Okay, cool. That's all I needed. So, yes. Discard. Yes, Thorn. And then... No, I don't need to do anything here. And then I just do this. And that should win me the game. Yep, cool. We hit the Fumes. Which is what we needed. Maybe I put in Duress. Try and stop Longbow as well. I get a Blood Fan. I'll put in your Duress. Thorn isn't the play either. Just because they can go wider than me, and if I lose the Monarchy, I'm just dead. They've mulliganed. I'll keep. I got a Refurb sort of line. If they End cycle into Masked Vandal, that's very bad for me. Okay. Okay. Please no Masked Vandal. I did say it'd be very bad for me. There's nothing I can do. They didn't have 3 cards. We just do it again. That's a Fumes. That's good for me. Okay. Okay. 2 cards left in hand. I guess I just hold up Counterspell here. And then I can make them discard the last card they got. And then they're in top deck mode, and hopefully that's enough to get me there. Yeah, I gotta counter that. And I'll lead the Stampede. Cool, alright. That's fine. Okay. I think I Refurb just to get that card out of their hand. Cool, alright. Refurb can die. It's fine. Hopefully it's just a 1-1. Then I can Fumes. Yep. And? Hydra? Please don't be a Hydra. It is. God damn. Alright, well, that just means I lose, I think. That's something. I guess I can Blood Fountain into Fairy Seer Refurb. This is just going to be very annoying. Don't need Fairy Seer. I'll take the Thought Cast. I'll just play Refurb, draw a card. Yep. Would have preferred an Ent. Okay, that's fine. Goodbye, Fairy Seer. Yep. Okay, so now I can do Marauder into Cast Down. So we're just going to get rid of this. Pass. And then I can, like, Thought Cast Fumes next turn. So get rid of this, make this smaller. But then I'm, like, really perilously close to dead. And then I need to hit, like, 2 lands to be able to Blood Fountain and Accursed Marauder to get rid of this thing. Another Hydra. What the heck? Okay. I have to wait, because the other one's not going to be summoning 6, so I have to wait for the combat to happen. And then build this. Now I am still probably dead. So I can Fumes, which will do 1, 2. I'll be on like 2. I'm going to be dead to the Longbow. Still feels correct to do that. Well, maybe not. Maybe it is pass down. Guess we'll see. Let's pass. Okay, like maybe the Fumes might be able to kill something. Yeah, okay, let's build this. Take 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go. My god, The amount of, like, top decks this person has gotten is rather ridiculous. No, that's a third Nyxborn Hydra. This is Elves. It's pretty high rolly sometimes. I mean, my hand was pretty awkward. They had the turn 2 Vandal on the play. It just sets you back so far. They ping me, and then I can... They're just gonna Hydra. Like, I can Blood Fountain 2 Refurbs. That just gets rid of 2 cards in the hand, and then they just die to the Priest anyway. I can't crack the Blood Fountain if I Fumes. Go to 4, and they ping me again. I'm pretty much just I can't win. I can't win from here. They just hit the double Hydra was what got me. If they didn't hit the Hydra that turn, I think I might have been fine. But the fact that they just ripped like no one's business, there's nothing I can do about that. All right, welcome to round 2 versus pool 16. Would like to go first? Seems decent enough. So many different options to play next turn. Don't know what to choose. Monkey, okay. I think it's Fairy Seer time. Guess I got a Lorien. I'd like an untapped land, but I guess I'm fine with having another land on top to hit next turn. I'll probably trade with the Fairy Seer. Rally, yep. Okay, I'll trade here. Now I can play this, play Refurb, and play another Fairy Seer. I don't want any of these. Monomorphose. Monkey. Yep. Attack. Trade. Trade, I guess. Lorien doesn't really help me here. Yes. I'm gonna shuffle anyway. I should have done this afterwards. Yeah, that was a very bad misplay on my part. Okay, I'll trade with Epicure. Okay. Go to 6. Let's crack this. Oop, didn't tap a black. And we can get rid of that last card. Didn't matter anyway. Alright, down to 4. Ooh, okay. I'll keep the Thoughtcast. Marauder might be okay, but sure, that was good. Oh, they probably have a Bolt. Alright, well, this is gonna end poorly. They're probably gonna get a Bolt out of this. Reckless Impulse and Mountain. Okay. I can cast the Reckless Impulse. Yep. Combining Blast Lightning Bolt. Okay, then. Nope. Okay. Do not have anything yet. Alright. That was rough. Alright, no Macabre, no Thorn, because they go wide and fast too quick. No Marauder. Bring in this and these and Fumes. Take out a Hacker, because I need as many creatures as I can to work with these Blood Fountains, I think. Actually, maybe not. I feel like it's just going to be hard. I'm too busy. I was too busy trading. Alright, yes, first. I guess? I'd rather not mulligan. I think I'm just going to play a Moon Circuit Hacker next turn. Like, in the open. Bolt. Okay. Got Impulse. Okay. I'm going for the long game this time. I might have a yeah, they got a Pyroblast. Let's just refurb here. There's no point playing anything blue or holding up any counter spells when they got a Pyroblast sitting there. Okay. Okay. They're on the control path, it seems. We'll island cycle this. Get an island. And just pass. You do nothing? Alright, I'll just pass. I'll just keep passing. If I'm not any under sort of pressure, there's no point, like, flashing in a spell starter just for it to die. What we got here? Another impulse? Suplex. I guess I don't want my land gone. Pyro? Gets a pyro out of their hand, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Goodbye, land. Monkey. Okay, that's fine. Can't play it. I got no artifacts. I can't actually counter that. It's a double mountain anyway. Take one. Land? Oh, I'll cast it. Alright, well, I'll spell stutter. Cool, alright. Both of these are fine. And we'll see if I can Mood Circuit Hacker one of these, or if I get in the festivities. In the festables? Why would you play the land? I think that was a mistake. Oh, they had one already. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably keep the Great Furnace, though. Okay, I can fuse them away. I'll just wait a turn. I will swing and ninja the spell stutter. And they give up, okay. Didn't even hit a Hydroblast. So I might need some ambushes. Just because they do have burn. They'll take out one hacker and possibly a blood fountain. We'll keep cool. Alright, hoping for no suplex here. That's annoying, but better than a suplex, I guess. Get another island. Take 3. Pass. Yeah, I'll try. Might be a pyro in my future. Oh, okay. Take 3. Fine. Now I can Seer. Hydro is good. Guess I got a Lorien, so I don't need this, even though it's probably... I'll put them both on top. I can shuffle it later. But I definitely want the Hydro. Just pass. Alright, we'll try and spell stutter that. Shoot it. That's fine. What'd you get? Land and a Reckless Impulse. Okay. Probably need to play the Hacker. Get a Hydroblast. They've got no cards left. Pick 4. This. I think I want this to trade. I'll just Lorien for an island. And then play this. Then trade with this. That has to go. They hit a pyro. Holy lord. Okay. There's a bolt. Probably kill this. Yep. Take 4. I get a land that I don't really want. Ooh, Mukotai. I think I still have to do this. +2. Okay. We're cooking. Kill this. Is this another pyro? I mean, I can't really complain. But maybe I can. Because I keep drawing hydros, but... I guess... Pass. After fumes. Take nothing. Get bolted? No? Okay. Thoughtcast costs 2. I've got to hold up counterspell. Okay. Just pass. Take 1. Hit a land, maybe? Not the right kind of land. I think I just lose. I mean, I have to... pass. I mean, if they have a burn spell, they got a burn spell. Yep. Back with both. I think I'm going to block here. Gains me more turns. Spell stutter is fine. Pass. I take 1. I crack, get back this, and I guess a spell stutter. I will spell stutter. They got another burn spell, they can kill me. Like, I don't think there's anything else. Like there's no point counterspelling. Unless they have, like, cast into the fire, but they're running suplex. Who played worstly? I was struggling like my life depended on it. I don't think I played anything, like, poorly. Oh. That was very close. But then, yeah, because that must be the only thing they had, and then I had a spell stutter that I could ninja, I'd gain 3, and from there I've got, like, 4 counterspells in hand. I'll have 2 counterspells, 2 spell stutters, 4 mana up. I can't really lose from there. So, whew. Lucky that they sort of whiffed at the end there. I don't think anyone really played bad. I think it was just, like, how top decks laid out. Alright, hopefully works better in the next one. Alright, round 3 versus Foxy Lagear. We have a Lorien and 1 land. I think this is fine. We'll keep. We will... I don't do anything for a couple of turns, which is a little rough, but we'll see how we go. We will Island Cycle. We will get the Aquifer. Hit an island. But I think we just still want to Aquifer here. And then I can Refurb next turn. Lembus is fine. This is all about Thorn. This looks like Gardens. I think I just want to Refurb here. Try to start applying some pressure. Maybe it was more correct to, like, Blood Fountain into Thoughtcast to try to hit the 4th land of Thorn next turn. But we'll see. If it's Gardens, the spell stutters are pretty average, yeah, especially with Defile. Well, Defile is okay because you can counter it with spell stutter. Blood Fountain. Then Defile the poor fam. No? Okay. Alright, let's attack. Dead. I think it's worth doing this. And then hacker it back. Feels like too good a value not to. Sure, I'm going to probably miss my land drop. Yep, but that's fine. Now they got to use another removal spell on this. Oh, I guess they can just block and sack it, but... Okay. Interesting. Didn't want to block first. Okay, that doesn't phase me either. You think... Oh, they're struggling for another land as well. Okay. If I get like Crypt Rat swept here, it's fine. But I really want to hit lands, yeah. So I'll keep Bajuka Bog for later. But we will keep Misfelt Bridge on top. We will attack. And we'll draw, yes. I will discard Cast Down. Oh, they usually have big things. Meh, I don't care. And then black into Thoughtcast. Cool. Grip Rats. Yep. Sleep away. Yep. That's why I didn't want to play the Refurb. Then I can just play Thorn, Juka Bog, the Graveyard. Play. Whoop! Gotta stop doing that. Do this. Play Bog. Pass turn. And then hopefully they don't play Thorn and kill mine. Oh, I guess I'd draw some cards. Guess I play a Refurb. And another one. And that'll do. Spell start is okay. Expect another Kirb Rats. Are we gonna crack the Wellspring? Sure. Don't need to discard anything. That's not really doing anything. 2. Crack for 3, okay. I got 1 card left in hand. Guess we just get rid of it. A Thorn. Yeah, okay. Let's just draw a pile of cards. Wait, we got a full set of 7 and they got nothing. And now they're back up to 3 cards. Shame I didn't have Counterspell up, but it is what it is. Bring, okay. Okay, and we'll attack with this Refurb. I'm gonna make them crack this Nihil Spellbomb. For no value. Yep, that's fine. I'd rather it be gone now. And I'm just gonna discard this Accursed Marauder. Thorn. Let's go no. I'd rather keep control of the Monarchy. And I will flash in a Spell Stutter here. Just to make the clock a little bit quicker. Blood Fountain. Attack. The beats are, like, mildly anemic, but they're getting the job done. Tithing Blade. I may as well. Do 4 damage. We'll pitch this Vault of Whispers. Doesn't do anything. Attack for 4. Might see if I can hit a ninja here. No, okay, that's fine. I guess I can play this Vault of Whispers. We will make that not happen. 1, 2 Thorns. Okay, Thorn, gone. Yep, sweet. Okay. Fumes doesn't do anything. Bring in Thorn. Seems like a Thorn matchup. I'll bring in a Macabre. And we bring in Duresses. Okay, Curse Marauder. I just don't think hits anything. But Cast Down doesn't. So I think I'm better off just having Cast Down. Might put in another Ninja and a Dispel. Pick out a Blood Fountain because they have a pile of Graveyard Hate. A Hacker because it'll never... Oh, I just put in another Ninja. Guess I don't need this one. I'm just bringing 2 Duress. We'll see how we go. No lands. Mulligan. Sure. Fine. Put back a Swamp. Cool. Alright. Fairy Seer is up. Do I want a Lorien? I don't think so. I'll take the bridge. I'm going to be drawing enough lands. I'll get rid of both. Dukabog is fine. File, yep. Okay. Spell Stutter probably won't counter anything, so we'll just play a Refurb. Expect a Wellspring here. Okay, triple Defile. Unexpected. Spell Stutter would have actually been good for a change. They can play Thorn, so I think I just pass. Duress. That's fine. Okay. Alright, well, it's free. I may as well. Take a turn off. only got one card left. I think I gotta hold up Counterspell. Okay. Yep, Zach. Yep, okay. Nope. No cards for you. Fairy Seer. Guess I can do that. Bajuka Bog's pretty good. So is Refurb. Can't Refurb into both. I'm fine with just doing it this way. Pass. That is fine. I can't do anything about it. Put on the bottom. Wellspring. Okay. Getting their cards back. Hit a land. Okay, so Refurb wasn't going to do anything anyway. And we just play Bajuka Bog. 1, 2. I guess I can Fairy Seer again. Put on top. Top. Attack. Hope they don't hit anything good. Okay. Alright, now they're gonna have 2 cards. Yep, okay. And a land, okay. So we'll attack for 2. Okay, I don't think they're gonna do anything, so I'm gonna use a turn off here to Thought Cast. There we go, now I've still got Spell Stutter up, which won't work because Crep Rats is in play, but... Could try and Spell Stutter, which then I lose my Thought Cast, but that's probably fine. At least then I can play a Refurb and it won't get... 1. Oh, we're doing for the whole... Mozzle? No? Yep, okay. Alright, goodbye Thought Cast. Oh, look at them. They come in packs. Into another one. Do a counterspell? I'll keep that because I'll draw 3 cards. 5 cards! Cool, nothing. We like to see. We'll do this one. Then attack. Got nothing. Oh. Attack the Wellspring. Nope. Down in sorrow. Okay. No Bajuka Bog, please. Good. Blood Fountain. And pass. Hold up Counterspell just in case. Yep. I would like to Counterspell that. They have nothing else to sacrifice. I'll get back... I think just 2 Refurbs. Play 1. Lose a card. Should probably just be a land. Yep. This. Okay. Puts it on the top. Okay. Prats is back. I could have macabred that, but doesn't really matter. Thorn. You get Crypt Rats, but you lose the Monarchy? It seems bad. Alright, we get the Monarchy. We kill this. We play Blood Fountain. I could have just refurbed and got rid of the card in their hand. Anyway, whatever. I don't think they're... I feel pretty confident in what I've got in hand. They can... Oh, they're gonna gain 3? Okay. Play Crypt Rats, sure. Alright, I'm gonna pitch this island. Another Spell Stutter, okay. So I'll attack. Alright, I will now Ninja the Refurb. It just feels so disgusting when they've only got 1 card left in hand. Yes, I would like to draw a card. And then we replay Refurb. Now they need a removal spell. And I've got the Monarchy, so I don't need a Thought Cast. Just pass turn. Now they can't steal the Monarchy. That's fine. That's not, though. I guess spell starter into spell starter. Then they have to sweep with the crit rats because they got nothing in hand, but that means they can't steal the monarchy. Yep, it's fine. And even when they draw 3 cards, but they can't play anything unless it's a Bajuka Bog. God damn. Alright. Thoughtcast. Oh, into double refurb. Oh, this card is just insane. So they lose Viscerator's Insight and Lembus. Okay. I will play a... I'm going to actually use the Fairy Macabre now to get rid of this Eviscerator's Insight. I guess Rip Rats. I'm going to play this Vault of Whispers. And they shouldn't really have anything, hopefully. Whereas, I'll pitch this cast down. Yep, I got nothing. Yep, sweet. GG. Yeah, I feel like Dimir Fae usually has a bit of a problem against gardens. Just because it's hard to like make use of spell starter, but being able to make them discard cards and like multiple times does really hinder this deck, so that felt pretty good. Nice to get a 2-0 there. Let's see if we can keep it going. Alright, welcome to round 4 versus Android Master. We have Fairy Seer into counterspell, so we'll keep. Planes. Okay. Mono white notoriously bad for Fae, so we'll see how bad this goes. I don't need another island, but I'll take a refurb. This is probably going to be pretty... And they got Dust to Dust sideboard, so... Feels like one of the worst matchups. Is this going to be a Spider-Man coming down? No, just call Skyfisher. Okay. Can't do anything about that. So I'll hold up Counterspell, pass. They could probably just, like, Inspector, crack Clue. Didn't attack. That had to be a mistake. And now they're scared of Spell Starter. Okay, cool. Crack Clue. 4 mana. Battle Screech. Take me for 2. Yep, can't stop it. Fine. Yep, they're putting things into play. Okay, so now I have Spell Starter and Counterspell. I think I still just want to play one of these. I want to try to get artifact count up. With Spell Study, always got to be wary about Thraben Charm. Effect Prismatic Strands, yep. I just gave them free card. Sort of. I only got rid of half a card. Let's go. I should have swung at the Fairy Seer there. That was a mistake. Back up to 6 cards. I'll take this. Squadron Hawk. I'll do just normal counterspell here. There's another Skyfisher, I'm in trouble, but I'd rather not have them draw 3 cards. Yeah, okay. Expected. But nothing I could really do. Could play Inspector. Another counterspell. I think I still want to Thoughtcast here. Gonna land good. Just pass. I think I double block a Skyfisher here. 4 damage. Pass. I'll take it once more. Just so I can pass this for 1. The only reason why. Battle Screech? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll counter that. And they can flash it back next turn. Have no way of exiling their graveyard yet. I still do not. Okay. Guess play Blood Fountain. Oh, look, Cursed Marauder. Self. Now they can't flashback. Still don't think I attack here. Oh, no, it's probably the right time too. Yep, that's good for me. I'll take it. Down to 6. Not good. Now as good a time as any to spell stutter. Chocomo? Yep. Okay. Definitely scary. Play another one of these. Back itself. My fish is gone. I guess I play bridge and pass. I'm probably just gonna double block 1. Swing with this. Chocomo kills itself, so eventually. So we trade here. Go to 3. Do nothing. Interesting. Bring back Refurb, Cursed Marauder. Raven Charm. Okay. Yep. Sure. Try to. Both of these cards are pretty good. I think I'll leave them the way they are. And then just pass. Oh, I can swing with this. I chump the Chocomog, then it dies next turn. They have a Thraben Charm, I counterspell. I go, no. Cool. Alright, Chocomog's dead. We will Lauren revealed. Oh, look at it all. It's all glorious. Okay, Mog dies. Hope they've got nothing. They do. Wait, and then I've got the last counter spell to stop whatever else they're doing. Oh, and that's even better. Attack. I'm gonna ninja the spell starter. Oh, they don't even let me do it. They should have played the Battle Screech at some point, I think was the main thing, but like the fact that I was not blocking the Skyfishes meant they felt like they probably had an opportunity there. So the problem here is that Fumes doesn't really kill anything. I guess it gets rid of Battle Screech, which is good. Curse Marauder was better than I thought it'd be. Actually wouldn't have minded Macabre at one point there just to get rid of the other little things. Mukutai. Okay, I think I'm taking a Blood Fountain because of Raven Charm. I think I'd take out an Accursed Marauder. Just because it's mostly going to be killing Inspectors. That just doesn't feel good. I think I want an Ambusher. Just, I don't know. Thorn, I'm thinking about Thorn. Like, it does sort of win you the game, but I think they can go too wide. The creatures are just bigger than mine. I don't think I have the removal. So I think I want it out. I'll bring in another Mukutai. I think if I'm on the play, I might try Thorn. Yeah, sure. I should have put Duress in. I forgot about Dust to Dust. I may just get Dust to Dusted here. That's annoying. That's also, okay, Fumes is going to be good if I ever hit it. 2 cards, okay. Must have already had one in hand. Don't think they're going to play any 1-drops, so we'll just refurb here. Can discard a Strands. Oh, Inspector, okay. I expect Hawk into Inspector. I'll take it. We got a Hawk. Block this. Then I can't Ninja. Yep. Blood Fountain. And Spell Stutter doesn't really do anything. I can kill this and Moon Circuit Hacker. Not terrible. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Get a fresh card. And a Refurb back in hand. Cool, that's pretty good. Take 3, unless they Guardian's Pledge. Oh, okay. Darvel, okay. Torment, that's fine. I can block that with this. Brute Inspector. So, Refurb. Squatty. There's still one more Squatty left in hand. Just Mistvault Bridge. I could Blood Fountain Thought cast. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Hope I don't get dusted on my blue lands. Okay. Unexpected. Take 8. Thoughtcast into Moon Circuit Hacker. Hold up Spell Stutter, maybe? Let's play this. I'll trade with Squatty, trade with here, take 4. Expecting Thraben Charm here. Yep, okay. That's pretty much game. I have to chump block here and then take 5, and then I've got nothing in play. Okay, they found their board sweeper, I didn't find mine. I think Duress I do need. Maybe the Ambusher isn't. I'll keep one Ambusher in. I think Hacker's not fantastic here. We'll give this a try. I guess. Too many lands. I shouldn't have kept this. A 1-drop. Okay. Alright, let's play this. Should have played the Seed of the Synod. I'm not playing very effectively here. Okay, sure. Wire. Oh, okay. Cool. I can replay this Refurb. I think is good. Well, I got nothing else, so I may as well. Inspector's gone. I can still play 2 creatures here and get 2 flyers, which is not going to be good for me. Okay, that's fine. Swing. Spell Stutter is indeed a card, so we play this island. I'll attack with both. Yeah, I'll attack with both. I give up. Okay. They must have nothing, because I also had nothing. Oh, that was very strange. It would have been interesting to see how that actually ended up, because I don't know how I was winning that one. They can trade here, just to, like, I'm trying to cut them off Battle Screech. And then I can stop an Inspector, and I can do a counterspell. What was I going to draw? Refurb, which would have knocked another card out of their hand after I counted some things. Yeah, if they hit like a Holy Light, I think I was in trouble, because all I was hitting was lands, but... I mean, this matchup felt pretty bad, but we got there just because they didn't want to play. We'll take it. We'll see if we can get the 4-1. Alright, welcome to the final round versus Juglizens. I guess I can go Mistvault Bridge into Blood Fountain Thoughtcast on turn 2, which seems fine. We'll keep. Otherwise, I can just play 2 mana 2/1s. This White Weenie again. Rot-row. I thought I got lucky last time. Oh. Okay. Now I have no idea what this is. I think I still do the thing I was going to, which is Blood Fountain into Thoughtcast. Okay. Not the best, but it's fine. Take for 2. Into a Crack Clue. Okay. Whiffs on land. I can play a Cursed Marauder. Then they can draw a card off their Outlaw Medic, I guess. Just pass. Hit land. Nope. Okay. White Weenie, but with Outlaw Medic. Okay. I am unsure what's going on. Pick 1. I guess we play that. I might just play this Fairy Macabre if I don't find anything else. Seems like the play. Black here. Fairy Macabre. How often have you seen a Fairy Macabre in play? The real questions. You're gonna Thraben Charm my Macabre? Don't do it. It's done nothing to you. Other than stop you from attacking in. Whoop. Yo, it stopped them from attacking in. Refurbished Familiar. Yeah, I'll attack. Alright, we'll see if this dies to a Thraben Charm. Ding ding. No, okay. Get to draw a card. Yes, please. The value is too real. We will refurb. Discard a card, please. Oh, they want crack clue. Prismatic Strands, eh? Do I want to play the Macabre again? I don't believe so. I don't think I want to do that. So I'm just going to play this Blood Fountain and pass. And then probably discard some cards. Alright, hope that ain't everything good. Coco Moog. Okay. I mean, I don't know if it's good. It doesn't really faze me. I don't want that either. Okay. Just lands, unlands. Okay, we trade with an Inspector. Thoughtcast. We'll use a... We'll use this now. Didn't run Fairy Macabre. We'll replay Refurb. And I'll Thoughtcast. Okay. Not great. I should have Fairy Macabre, the Strands, and the Battle Screech. Because this is going to be hard. Cool, alright. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Sure. What color are you preventing? Black? White creature. No, black. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this has all the damage prevention things. So even though it doesn't say it over here, you can look at it over here. Inspector gets larger into another Chocomogue. Okay. I can't trade with anything, but I think I don't want to take any damage here. Okay, so I can Accursed Marauder, Lunarch Veteran, then I can do it again. And then play one of these. Okay, we're fine for a bit because they stumbled on lands. I think I'm fine taking 6. I just gotta hope they don't have a Thraben Charm. Cool. Alright, that's fine. That's not fine. Alright, we don't block. That is not good at all. Okay, so we bring back Refurb, and I guess an Accursed Marauder. Play Refurb. Yeah, okay. Alright, I drew way too many lands that game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12? Out of how many am I running? 19? That's a very bad number. Okay, so how did we sideboard last time? Fumes, Ambusher, Duress. I think I want all 3 Duresses. Macabre was fine. Take out Thorn. Take out Marauder. Take out 2 Marauders. Guess take out 1 Hacker. Just had no flyers. I had no fairies to be able to use these. Was my problem. I had to cast a Fairy Macabre. And 1 Blood Fountain out, I think. And we'll give this a try. Yes, first. No lands. Sure, I guess. I think I'm gonna put back this Moon Circuit Hacker. I guess do this. Well, that's gonna end up being very poor for me, isn't it? Cycle? No, you gotta play, yeah. Mukotai. Alright, island cycling. We'll just get the tap land. Pass. And I can hold up counterspell and cast down next turn. They should cycle here because they didn't have any lands. Now they hit a land. Okay. Back for one. That all? Back clue. Okay. Play this. Pass. Back Chocomog. It is, I shoot it, I think. Oh, they're probably going to do it after a battle screech, right? Alright, just play it. Alright. I can take two, that's fine. Another cast down. I don't want a Mukotai. I'd rather, like, have a creature to Mukotai. Let's hold up these. That's fine. That's fine. That's also fine. I'm going to shoot this so they can't battle Screech. Go. Pretty good. I mean, it's fine. It's not great. I'd rather the other one, but anyway. Alright, we take two. Cast this. I think I still keep up Counterspell. They did nothing. It means they're probably going to cast this Eagles that I can counter. So I think I have Fairy Seer here. Put that away. I'll keep this one. Back. Should we land into Eagles? Nope. Okay. Take two. Sure. I've got an ambusher for that. I don't have my spell starter back. That's fine. Thought I did for some reason. Okay. Now I swing with spell starter. And then Mukotai it. Eagles? Still not yet? I think I got to. Yep. Yuck. How much does this cost? Two? I can attack the ground, but it doesn't matter. I really need a fume soon. I'll just pass. Got two. Just got to dig for him. Eagles? Yeah, I can't do anything about it. First strike two. That's a lot of damage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guess I just chump here. I think I'm going to play the spell starter. Thought bridge. How much do you cost? 1. Again. Counter spell. I have drawn almost no creatures. Another Eagles. Yep, okay. Well, I've got the counter spell. Okay, so I can block here, then I can swing with spell starter. Then I can't have the play a Fairy Seer. Seems fine. Got a 5. Cursed Marauder, I'll probably just get rid of this thing, which is pretty bad. Refurb would be very good right about now. I guess I just bring back Seer into spell starter? Don't want either of these. Like, spell starter's fine, but it doesn't actually get me anywhere. I really need, fumes. Chump here. Oh, well. Might as well. They can cast it from the graveyard. Yep. Last thought cast. Block here. And I'm still just dead. Over this land. Fumes. Gets rid of the card in their hand. Does nothing. I can swing with this if they block. Then I have to chump here, and then I'm... I have to do this into Moon Circuit Hacker. All I can do. Yep. Yep. Well, it's one less attacker. Now I just, like, block here and here. And then if I get a Fumes, I don't die. I need, like, untapped land and Fumes off this Lauren revealed, I think. Then I can trade this here. Yeah, I think this is the only line I've got. Gotta go for it. Okay, block here. Nice. Now, there's still 2 creatures, and I gotta somehow deal with 2 of them. Possibly 3. Possibly 4. Yep, okay. We tried real hard. I'll give us that much. But yeah, this matchup seems pretty bad. The fact that I hit no creatures there at the early game was a bit rough. I hit another refurb, maybe. It's not going to help us. I could have possibly played slightly differently. But yeah, not hitting Fumes until the last 30 cards was a bit rough. But whatever. It is what it is. This shows just sort of how I feel like the white matchup's supposed to go rather than that previous round. But anyway, that's enough. We'll just scoop it up. GG. 3-2. That's okay. Deck was cool. We'll talk about it a bit. Alright, so that was fine. We ended up 3-2. We beat White Weenie. Only just. I think they could have beat me in that game 3, but they just might have drawn too many lands and gave up. We lost to White Weenie very convincingly in the second one. They definitely knew what they were doing, and yeah, the deck either did not function or just, yeah, it showed that, like, most fairy decks just do not do well against White Weenie, because they go too wide too quick, and they always have flying blockers that you can't really deal with. Like, Fumes is good, it's just you need more Fumes than just one, to be honest, to be able to handle that kind of matchup. We beat Gardens, which actually felt pretty convincing. I feel like most of the times when I'm playing like a blue tempo Fey deck, it really does die to Gardens, but the fact that Refurb ripped the hand to shreds and we could keep playing it, and then we could cut them off the card draw with the spell stutters, seemed like it works really well. We're very impressed with that matchup. What else did we play against? We beat White Weenie, we beat Gardens. What was the other thing we beat? We beat Red Rally. Only just. We don't have much life gain. We've only got the ambushes, which I don't even think... Oh yeah, I played it like right at the end there. Like, it wasn't that relevant. It's just like trying to play... It's pretty much just trying to find the Fumes. And then, like, Hydroblasting and using all the Hydroblast in the sideboard to be able to survive. And then we lost to Elves in a very, so like we had good top decks against mono red, we had bad top decks against Elves. So there's when they hit 3 Hydras, what are you supposed to do? And if we don't hit, I feel like Fumes seems pretty well. It's probably just the things that we played against. We played against what? Elves, Red Rally, 2 White Weenies, and then a Garden. So, like, Suffocating Fumes is, like, great against all of those matchups. I would have liked to see how this deck played against either, like, Terra or Jund or Affinity, like any of the mid-rangey ones. But that's just not what I got to play against, I guess. So I can't really vouch for those, because I think that's where a Cursed Marauder would shine. It just did not really do much in any of these matchups in particular, because all their creatures were small, that this just traded for a 1-2 most of the time, which, I mean, it will normally with its stats, but you're trying to hopefully trade with a Chrysalis or a Mirror Enforcer, something that's bigger than what it is, and then you get it back with the Blood Fountain. But it just felt very average. I felt like I needed to keep some in just because of the Blood Fountain synergy. Maybe I should have taken them all out. Maybe we'll need like another Fumes in the board. And maybe we don't need the 5th Blue Elemental Blast. Because, well, I guess Mono Red Madness is a thing. But we've got it like cast downs for that, so I'm not entirely sure. I like the one of Macabre in the board. It seemed to help in a couple of matchups there. Like, people just don't expect it, which is fine. I even got to play with it and swing with it to turn into a Moonsacre Hacker, so that was good. I don't think we need any, whatever you call it. They did run like one Ninja of the Deep Hours in their original list. Didn't think it was worth running. Well, I just ran this list. I feel like the Moonsacred Hackers are enough. 2 mana is a lot to Ninja. You could see the couple of times where I tried to Mutakai Ambusher. Just sometimes the mana is a bit tight. Had a little bit of an issue with the mana base, but like it seemed fine enough. That's just variance sometimes. I don't think anything needs to change there. It feels pretty solid. I think it's just the matchups that I played against where I wasn't too sure. Like, there's no point changing anything currently. Like, I would love some more Suffocating Fumes for the matchups that I played against, but they're not going to be good everywhere. So, like, maybe I want a second one main even instead of the Macabre. But the Macabre's like a good hedge against Spy, which we also didn't play against. So, like, maybe like switch this one Macurse Marauder for another Suffocating Fumes. Especially if with all this white weenie everywhere. Don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed something a little more sort of mainstream than the last couple of videos, but it's still like slightly not meta to show people off. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.